Hi, Dr. J, coming to you live from Eastern Long Island, New York, where the beaches are going to be hopping this Labor Day weekend. And Dr. J is a little happier than he was before the start of the trading day because of the performance of Geron. Now, it's true, my mood should not depend on a single day's trading of any one stock. But doggone it, it does. It does. I have so much of that Geron that it affects my mood. It's like Xanax or I don't know, one of those drugs. It does stuff to me. So it did good stuff to me today, but you got to keep it in perspective. If you look at the charts, which I'm going to go to, you'll see that it's still hugging its trend line. So it hasn't made a clean break of that. It had a nice day. It wasn't a spectacular day. And considering it was Labor Day weekend, Friday before Labor Day weekend, it certainly did have enough volume. It wasn't great volume, but it was enough volume to pique my interest, pique the interest of investors, to raise some antennae as to what the reasons for this move was. And I think we're going back to the same old reasons: continuation decision, buyout, European market approval. Nothing has changed. It's just we're another day closer. And it seems more and more likely, at least from recent evidence, that things will be positive, that we will get a continuation decision for Johnson & Johnson to go ahead with both Embark and Emerge, and perhaps broaden indications to AML. So, I mean, things are firing on all cylinders. The 13th is a key day with the investors conference. The end of the month is a deadlines, kind of, September 30th. So it's quite apparent we're going to get that continuation decision and clarity as to whether or not J&J continues with imetelstat. Dr. Scarlett likes to use that word, clarity. Well, another word that I want to use from a lot of these earnings reports is to provide color. I'm going to provide some color as to why we went up today and where I think we're heading prior to the continuation decision. So let's take a look at the charts and see if I can provide some of that color. First, I got to find my cursor. Cursor, come back. All right. Share screen, and we'll be with you in a sec, or two, or three. All right. Let's go to the Geron chart. I might add that this chart is for Gurniacs only. Remember, we had a discussion about Gurniacs, the so-called derogatory term that one of the biotech writers imposed upon Gurn bulls. He calls us Gurn maniacs or Gurniacs, and I decided I'm proud to be a Gurniac. Well, today made me even prouder as Gurn exceeded the downward trend line that it's been following. It exceeded it, but it didn't break from it, and it pulled back close to it. So that as long as there's no continuation decision, I think we're going to hug this trend line, and that doesn't mean up. Unless there's a continuation decision like on Tuesday or Wednesday, we might drift back down to, let's say, 560, 550. The longer it takes, probably a little lower. So we're going to follow that trend line down, I believe, until the continuation decision. Of course, if somebody knows something and they're buying like crazy and we get a clean break of this trend line on Tuesday without news, then I'm going to buy like crazy too, because that's a dead giveaway. I don't expect that to happen, but if that happens, wow. So, you know, anything is possible in the stock market. There are a lot of loose lips. What I do expect to happen is that we get news of the continuation decision early next week. That would be the most optimistic thing that could happen in my mind. Maybe the 4th of September, maybe the 5th, maybe the 6th, but probably the beginning of the week, and not have to wait until the 10th, 11th, or 12th prior to the investment conference that J&J is giving on the 13th. So we have a lot of possible days: 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th, 11th, 12th. I don't think the 13th is a possible day. So that's 7 possible days. We could hold a little lottery. But look at this chart. I mean, this is a thing of beauty. We were in an upward ascending channel, and it broke clear of that and went and propelled up. That is strength, my friends. That is super duper strength. Yes. So Dr. J doesn't want to give an impression that I'm pessimistic by saying we might follow this trend line down a little bit. It means nothing. We're going to zoom upon good news. We're going to take out 667 and look back, or never look back. So that's where I'm at. That's my feelings. I wanted to share my feelings with you. It's going to be a great Labor Day weekend. I hope the rains stay away. And I'm going to stop sharing screen for a moment so that I can wish everybody a great weekend, full of fun, full of sun. May you have a terrific vacation wherever you are, wherever you go. And may Geron make us all a little bit richer, a little bit happier. May it be the breakthrough of the decade in the fight against cancer. Bye-bye. I'm going to just end it here. If I can figure out how to hit stop broadcast. Ciao. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.